everybody, it's me again, and my first vlog was just pretty much discussing who I am and what vlogs I'd be discussing in the future. So my first vlog I was going to discuss about is life during high school and life during college. There's a lot of differences with life in high school and life in college, because when you're at college, unless you're going to community college, there's really a big difference between sleepaway college and being at home. When you're home, you get to hang out with all your friends that you know from home, like from high school, which I'll get to later. And when you're at college, you're meeting a lot of new people, most people you haven't gone to school with before, unless it's a really known college and a lot of people go there. My college, it's a private college. It's only about 2 blocks of a school and a town, and then there's nothing for 30 miles until you get to Syracuse. So it's a really small college. There's not a lot of people, and it's just really a change from my high school. Now, my high school wasn't that big, but I guess it was, because I've been asking people around, how many people did you graduate with? And they've always said, like, less than what my amount was. So I guess my school was pretty big, because my graduating class was about 407 kids. So, and my freshman classmates altogether was about 175, which was a pretty big class for the freshmen in Casanova College, because usually they don't have big classes like that. Well, a lot of people dropped out of that college the first year. Even the first semester, a lot of people went home. So it's really different, because when you're in high school, you're pretty much going with people that you've known since kindergarten. My elementary school, we had 3 districts. Middle school was 1 district, and high school was a district. It's all together in 1. So I went to elementary school with a lot of kids that I knew up until I graduated. So it was definitely different going from there to college, because you don't know anybody and you just have to make friends all over again. And that's why they had orientation week, which was okay, but not the same as high school. Definitely not the same. Plus, when you're at sleepaway college, you're living at college, and it's definitely different than going to school, coming home, going to school, coming home. When you're at high school, you can just go home and mom makes dinner. You don't have to do laundry most of the time, depending on how your parents teach or whatever. And you just kind of enjoy being at home. When you're at college, you have to either go to the cafeteria or make your own food. My cafeterias. We'll talk about that in another topic. But life at college is definitely different than life at home, because at home there's a lot of more lenience, especially when you're doing homework. When you're doing homework, there's not a lot of time going by. When you're at home, it's relax, do whatever. When you're at college, it's like work, school, and then more work. So it's really just different. It's really different. Like, there's a lot of work. Like, I'm really stressed out. I'm here for the week at home, and trying to do all my homework that I missed over this 1 week is ridiculous, because I have over 20 things I had to do, which I probably will never come home for another week again off of school. It probably will never happen again, because I'm just so booked up. The only reason I'm home is because it's Halloween. Hey, what do you expect? I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. But getting back to the topic, I thought I was gonna love college, and you either love college, hate high school, or love high school and hate college. No, not for me at least. I hated college more than I hated high school, which I didn't understand. I was just like, why do I hate college so much? And then I'm realizing that when you're at home compared to when you're at school, it's just a totally different perspective. So, I don't know. The whole thing's just really weird. And it's really hard getting used to, even though it's my second year. I'm a sophomore. I should get used to this, right? It's still really hard. Like, everything just ends up pushing down and down and down on you until you can't deal with it anymore. It's just hard. And I wish I had a school closer to me that was my major, or that I could have gotten into a school for my freshman year that was closer to home. I'm 4 hours away from home. I could have been 2 hours away from home, but they decided to reject me. Go figure. But that's just life. But it's just really, like I said, it's really, really hard being in college and being in high school. People think high school is bad. Wait until they get into college, especially if you're in my situation. But, I mean, some people love college. It's just really hard for me. And it's probably hard for a lot of other people as well. So, I mean, any comments, anything you want to talk about this topic, go right ahead. Anything else you want me to talk about this topic, I'll be happy to reply back to as well. Thank you, and I'll see you on my